and welcome back to today's video. Today I am very excited to review my friend Abigail's book, Shadows of Memory. I will have the description to this book down below for you guys in case you decide after this review that this is a book that you would be interested in. So let's get into the review and just talking about what this book is about, discussions, all the details. No spoilers though. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so I want to talk about first what this book is about, the different elements and themes, stuff like that, so you know what kind of book you're getting into when you read this. So to start, this book is a sci-fi mystery romance with like cyberpunk elements, if that makes sense. So Holly, which is the main character, also, I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't typically like characters on the book, but I really like this one, and I like that they're animated, like not real people, if that makes sense. Also the spine, I really like. It's super simple, so when it's on my bookshelf, it looks really nice. Anyways, getting ahead of myself. I always talk about covers, and I know I get distracted by them, but I really like this one, and it's really nice. So, anyways, let's get back to it. So, to start off, Holly is the main character along with Oliver. They are honestly probably my favorite like love story characters that are in love or like each other, whatever. They are just, it's such a complex relationship along with the mystery elements of the story, and it has to deal with like hacking. So if you can see on like Oliver's ear, there's a little implant. Those implants are like, everyone has them in the book. At first when I saw the book cover, I was like, what is that on his ear? And then reading it, you're like, oh, makes sense. So everyone has an implant, or mostly everybody by this time, because this is futuristic, dystopian, so it's in the head. And basically this book has to deal with like hackers and all those things. So to give you more of a what the book is about, I'm going to go ahead and read the back of the book. Abby, if you're watching this, I apologize for mispronouncing anything like what the city is called, but I'll do my best. So it says, a scientific breakthrough, a twisted motive, a chance to regain everything that was lost. Everyone in New Encadium has been having the same dream. Nobody knows what caused it or what it means. But the more time that passes, the more apparent it becomes that it was anything but ordinary. Holly Beckett, an up-and-coming scientist, is pulled into the investigation against her will. In a desperate attempt to uncover the truth, she seeks help from trusted friends and dangerous criminals alike. Boy, is that part something, guys. Anyways, Oliver Cahill, an ordinary accountant, may be the key to solving the case, if Holly can help him before his brain and his reality is torn apart. As the mystery unravels, new feelings blossom, old wounds are reopened, and reality is threatened. The past might just destroy the future. Guys. Okay, reading that back, now that I've read the book, so good. Like, Abby, you did an excellent job. Guys, it's such an easy, like, to get into. There's no complex, like, world building or, like, trying to figure things out. And you're just like, I can't even like the story because I don't even understand what's really happening. If you read books like that and you're like, can't get into it, this is too hard, don't worry, this book you'll get into so easily. It flows. There's no like complex futuristic terms and language and stuff that you need to learn about just in order to get the typical base of the story and the topics. Like, it's just so relatable and just such a good book. It deals a lot with the topic of grief, and I think that is such an important topic that I feel like it didn't leave me feeling like, what's the word, hopeless, I guess. Like, this topic of grief was so well done. In fact, it made me feel better. And I cried a little bit while reading this book, and definitely towards the end, just because I myself have experienced some grief in 2023, so this was just such a beautiful thing to read, and I loved it so much. I could definitely see myself reading this again. So it's a 5-star read in case you haven't noticed, but it is just such a well-written story, and also Side note, there's a robot. His name is Newt. It's Holly's, like, I already forgot the term, but like her personal bot. And he is such a good side character. I adored it. I love those little like fun characters that are like robots or an animal. You know what I mean? Like when you're watching like a Disney movie and stuff like that. But so that's pretty much just my review part on it and like a little bit of a summary about what it's about. There's so many elements in this book that I really think you're gonna love, including the fact, guys, that this has super short chapters and dual POV. So you get Oliver's sides, Holly's side, back and forth, and I think that just adds to it as a whole. And I really like the fact that, you know, if you're reading books with short chapters, you just like read and read and read and read and read. You're like, oh, that was quick. Oh, that was quick. And before you know it, you're done. I can't recall how long it took me to read this. I want to say 4 days. I'll put it here because I don't remember. But it's quick read, guys, and I promise you this is for, like, if you're in a reading slump, I would recommend you this book. So I'm going to share a few more details on it, but okay, guys, so I want to share with you more about the, like, how it's spiced in there, if it's open door, closed door, language, good like morals, whatever, things like that, which I add in most of my reviews. So this is a romance novel, as I said earlier on in this video, but there is no like open door, there's no spice, none of that stuff, which personally I find to be a beautiful thing because it helps you, like, you fall in love with these characters right away. And the more that the story goes, the more that you fall in love with these characters and you're just in love with their story. And as these two kind of sparks, you know, or how does it say, new feelings blossom, it's such a sweet and genuine thing. You don't feel like it's purely based on just physical or any of that stuff. And I think that is such a good thing about this book. Also, bonus, written by a Christian author. So that is an excellent thing. Sorry about the dog barking. So if you also want to support, you know, Christian authors, up-and-coming authors, this is a great way to go about it. I also loved that it showed like a lot of support, like what a strong community is, what a strong family is. And I loved that it had this as well in this book. That was also a great benefit to it. Language-wise, no cussing, none of that, which is great because I always hate when I read a book and I'm like, you could have avoided using those words within the span of 3 sentences. Like, really, you used it like 5 times. None of that stuff here. It's clean. It talks about, well, things like, it's so emotional, but like, that could have just been me. I mean, everyone will take it differently depending on your situations in life, but I don't think that you will read this and not connect with the characters. I connected so well with these characters, and I think you will too. Also, I want to take a moment of appreciation for Oliver. This boy. So sweet. Like, he is so sweet. The way he just talks and like, I don't know. I loved Oliver. That's all I'm saying. Also, I want to try to show you guys something. The chapters, I love that they have like little pictures and details on top because I find those to be super cute. Anyways, you should read this. I just want to say that this book is a quick, fun, exciting, mysterious read. Like, I was trying to figure out the mystery as I was reading it, and I was like, no, I'm wrong. That can't be it. That can't be what's happening here. I'm wrong. And then when you find out the ending, you're like, what do you mean? So, in the best way possible. So I strongly recommend this book to you guys. Once again, 5-star read. I'll have it linked for you down below. I'll also have my Goodreads link down below so you can read my review on there too if you feel like. And it comes in paperback and hardback. Once again, Abby, if you're watching this, I am so incredibly proud of you, and it is my honor to be your friend and see you step into your giftings and your talents, because this is an amazing book, and I am not just saying that because I'm your friend. So guys, give this a read. and let me know what you think. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, bye.